What's up, everybody? First and foremost, let me go ahead and tell you, like, comment, and subscribe. Boom, that's out the way. Yo, all right, so working on General Leroy, as I always do. Hit shop, see where we at. All right, so of course, General Leroy is not in this set. General Leroy is up there. So we're gonna get up there, go see what I was doing, been doing already today, and what we gonna be doing moving forward with it. All right, so yeah, let's make the thing shake. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So, cut that compressor off so it don't just start getting loud out of nowhere. But this is what I did today, and what I'm about to do. So, I said today what I'm gonna focus on is the firewall and the metal where the kit pinner go, and that little area right there. Get all that metal down, get it cleaned up, then prime it down, keep it protecting and everything. So, like in the meantime, those of you who already been watching, you know that I got to get a full flow pan, all that stuff. So, as I'm waiting to amass the funds, to get that, I'm just doing everything else that I can. So, whatever else in the interior that I can just clean up, get looking good. In the meantime, until I do that, that's what I'm gonna do, because it's time consuming. So, you know, by the time I get to that point where I'm ready for that, it give me time to take care of all of this stuff. So just so y'all can see what the move been so far. Well, what I'm about to do next. See, this right here is why I hate sandblasting. I can't stand it. I got to blow all that mess out. And I got a lot of sand in here because it's an area right up in here, you know, just to get up in there and try and clean that up in this little area here. The hard to reach areas, I use sand to get that. See, I just clean this up. So like I say, I'm gonna spray that with primer to protect that. But yeah, all this sand, all in the way. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sick of it. That's one thing I do not want to do. Everything else I'm fine with. But that, what I had in my mind was to work on that, and while I'm here, just gonna finish that up. Because look, just because I like doing this, that does not mean I like doing everything. Because there's some stuff in this that I'm just not too fond of, like cleaning that firewall and all that. I'm in there all uncomfortable, all that. And so I told myself I ain't finna come do half of it and then do the other half the next time I come. Now, once I start, I'm gonna do it. That's it. I'm done. I'm finished. I ain't gotta get all uncomfortable trying to take care of that, man. It's out the way. So I set my mind to do it. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and blow some of this sand out. Well, all of it out as much as I can, and blow most of that off, and show you a couple other things, like the process that I use to clean that up, the tools that I use, by with this little doohickey here that I ain't cleaned up yet. I saved this for y'all. So, cause the same way I clean this up, same way I clean the rest of that up. So, for those of you who aspire to build one of these cars and you run into this, it'll give you an idea what you need to do. But yeah, so let me get myself prepared to blow this mess. Yeah. Here. Tip my ass. Here we go. So I did that one little half in that section. I'm giving this compressor time to build up. As you can see, it's a little pancake. It's doing the job right now, but at some point I'm gonna have to get a bigger compressor because I gotta stop and let it build up. When I keep on blowing, this thing get to the point where it ain't even really got no air no more. So I'm just letting this build up. I'm gonna blow that other side. That might take a little minute because I'm trying to get all that sand out. Then once I take care of that, and then move on to the next thing. But yeah, but this is what you deal with sometimes. It's some real work. Let it build up again. See, this is why I hate sandblasting. I hate this mess. This is not fun. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna blow it one more time, and then I'm gonna be done with it. I just want to make sure all the sand is out the area that I had cleaned up earlier. So I had, spray the primer on there nice and good. All right. Yo. Alright, so let me cut that loud mess off. Shut up. Hush. Chill. Alright. So like I was saying. Alright, so let me let y'all know, man, I really enjoy this process, man. Like I'm standing right here where the windshield go. This is something I remember when the car's all said and done, just having moments like this to see it from a whole nother perspective and looking at everything, like, it's pretty cool. Ain't nothing like building your own, like, for real. Like, I can't even express that enough. Like, the more I look at the car, the more I work on it, I get a little anxious. I'm like, dang, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait till I get finished, man. Like, ooh. Because, see, I'm a visionary. So, y'all don't see it, but I see the finished product. Even though it's towed down, there ain't nail seat in here, ain't no windshield, windows out of there, the only glass left is back there in the back. But the motor is out over there somewhere, fenders over here, all that kind of stuff. But I can see the finished product. And I thank God that he gave me the ability to see a vision. And so with the vision that I see and me knowing what this car gonna look like when it's done, or having an idea, just got me like, boy, I can't wait, boy. Like sometimes I'll be riding and I just imagine my car at the traffic light and I'm just looking at it like, dang, like I'm the person, like I can see myself driving it, but I'm the person that see it and like, ooh, dang, what that is? Like that's what I be seeing, man. Like I'm that crazy. But yeah, anyway, all right. So I blew most of that out. So before I even spray the primer on here, I'm gonna give y'all an idea of everything that I did there. Which will also be the same thing that I do in the back, but I ain't gonna do that on this video, but you'll get an idea of the tools that I use and everything to really get that going. So I got grinder and a wire wheel. I love, this is probably one of my favorite tools because this thing right here is borderline invincible. It stands the test of time to knock a lot of that out. Like, as a matter of fact, I use that to knock some of this off. And I did that because with some stuff I can't help myself. I be wanting to know what I'm finna get myself into in the future. As you can see, whoever did this car before just skimmed this thing to death with filler. I'm praying to God that I don't have to replace the whole roof skin. I don't think so, but let's just pray that I don't have to. But yeah, but that right there, it did some of that. Don't talk about me because I don't have my stuff on, all right? I'm all right? But, just the wild wheel, it do the trick. Don't damage the metal or nothing. But anyway, so let me put my glasses on, my goggles. So I saved, where that little piece at? All right. So I saved this little piece right here, so y'all can have an idea of what I did. I demonstrate with this here, and it's basically what I did all the way up in there, before I even spray anything, any of that. And let me say this. I want to say this real quick. All right, so keep in mind, this is my first time building a car, right? So do I know it all? I do not. You gotta learn somewhere, all right? So one of the main things that you wanna learn, which I already had in mind, but I'm just learning more ways and more effective ways to do it as I go, is remembering how this stuff came apart and how to put it back together. Now, some of this stuff, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even necessarily remember all the way. So it's a good thing I got a 1969 Super V at the house, which is basically the same thing that got this basically put together, so I can just use that car as a reference. So I ain't even really worried too tough, all right? Like I say, it's you learn as you go. But you gotta be smart when it comes to this stuff. So with all this technology, we have no excuse as to why we can't keep up with that kind of stuff. So I got some glasses. I got these Ray-Ban metal glasses. The thing about these glasses, they can take pictures, you can record with them, you can listen to music, you can answer questions. Very nice, high-tech glasses. So since you can record, so what I do is, when I go to messing with that stuff and I go to taking stuff apart and all of that and whatnot, go ahead and make them things record, follow the whole process. So that way, if I forget, just go to my phone, pull up the photos, videos, find the video, look at it. That's how I went. Because I had this right here. I looked at it, I say, dang, where that came from. Let me grab my phone. But yeah, you want to keep that in mind. You don't want to mess around and forget where all this stuff go, because, it's one thing to take it apart, but it's a whole nother beast I already know, putting it back together. But anyway, let me demonstrate. So what I did was, to the wild wheel, I just cleaned the metal up. Now I ain't gonna clean it all the way up, cause I'm gonna move on. I deal with that later. But just so you can have an idea, see what that wheel did? So you got, this how it look. That's what it cleaned it up into. And so it was a process of doing all of that, clean the metal up, so that I can spray the primer in. So now, I'm about to grab this primer, and I'm finna do some spraying. So I'll let y'all check that out. The purpose of spraying the primer, for those of you who don't know much about metal, is so that metal that I cleaned up, it was something that was over it that was actually protecting the metal. So that what I knocked off was really just old paint from 1969 that covered the metal up, so therefore it wasn't too much, rust or anything like that. Well, the metal was exposed now. So with the metal being exposed, I need to spray some primer on there to keep it from rusting, because I don't want to come back and knock the rust right back off, okay? So with that said, spray this on there, like the same way I got it down there on the firewall over there. That what's on that firewall is what's in this can. All right, so the same thing is going to go on the rest of what I had stripped down today to protect everything. All right, so we get you a closer look. See this little bit, y'all can see this, and then we're gonna wrap it up after that. So, but let me say this. One thing I learned is absolute safety. And I don't like the smell of primer. I don't like the smell of paint. And it's not good to inhale it so much. I ain't gonna talk too bad about the cameraman, but I told him I'm gonna buy him one of these. Cause he got a bad habit of sanding and painting and all of that and not having a nail mask. Next time I come out here, I'm gonna have a mask for him and he better use it. He better use it. But yeah, you know, you gotta be safe. That's why I got my goggles. I don't want nothing getting in my eye. I got this here to protect my lungs. So I'm gonna be safe, man. Just be safe. It don't take but maybe 30 seconds to a minute to grab whatever PPE that you have. Just go ahead and put it on. Use it to protect yourself. I know sometimes it be uncomfortable, man. When I was working a job, I didn't like PPE. It was uncomfortable, but I understand the purpose of it. So I really didn't do it too much on the job, but this ain't a job. I better do this jump while I'm on my own. All right, so be safe out there. But yeah, we're just gonna spray this thing down, do some protecting. All right. All right. So yeah, you see what's going down? You see that? Protect the metal. Yeah. You have a closer look at that. That look good right there. That look good. And see, I really love seeing this. Man, the aerosol strong. But I really like seeing this because you really see the process. You know where you came from and you know where you at. This is the type of stuff that keep me going. Like, knowing where I came from and seeing where I'm at now. Now, even when I get to a point where it's like, man, it seems like it's a lot, or I get anxious, I think about where I came from and where I'm at now. And so to know that at one point it was a whole dashboard right here, it's no longer there. All the insulation, the heater was right here, steering column, brake pedal, accelerator pedal, emergency brake pedal, the thing for the vent, cause the car didn't come with AC, so you open the vents to let air in, all that stuff gone. Removed all of it. And to see all this, you get to see another side of the car. And this is actually really fulfilling for me to be able to see that, just to see where it came from. And by the time it's finished, you really appreciate it. You'll really appreciate what you got by the time you finish. So, but yeah, this I really like it, man. Like, I really do. I don't know. Like, whether I do it for a living or not, I just enjoy doing it. And let me say this real quick. This is a message to the perfectionists out there in the world. I used to be a perfectionist. I used to want to do just everything just all the way perfect. And then I went on in life and just realized that it ain't no point in trying to do everything perfect, man. Like, 'cause even when you call yourself doing the perfect, you gonna find something that just wasn't good enough either way. Man, listen, just make sure that it's good. Do the absolute best that you can do, and just make sure it's good. Not to preach to y'all, but I'm finna preach to you. The Bible tells us when God had spoke the world into existence, everything, the earth, the animals, the grass, the ocean, trees, everything. Even with us, when he was done, he said it's good. He never said it was perfect. He said it's good. So my thing is, just make sure it's good, man. Yeah, it just ain't gotta be perfect. Just make sure it's good. So I mean, there's some stuff in here that ain't gonna be perfect, but at the same time, man, as long as it ain't a threat to me, you know, it's as long as it's not going to harm me or anybody who's in the car in the long run, it'll be all right, man. Because most of the stuff gonna get covered up anyway. Ain't nobody gonna see it. I'm not building no show car. I'm building something that I can enjoy, but I'm gonna make sure that the stuff that I do is actually good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, let me finish spraying this up, man. Let's go on and get this thing right. You gotta get up in there, baby. Get up in there, baby. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. Hey, big girl, gonna back it up. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That was before your time. Hit it one more good time and get out of here. So yeah. Woo. You see how it's looking now? You see how it's looking? Alright. Now this piece down here, never mind this little piece right here. This actually go up here. I just moved that out the way so I can get to that. Matter of fact, that's what I'm finna do. This other stuff that I gotta spray. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. Yeah, I'm gonna spray that. Right here on this floor that I'm gonna replace anyway. Who cares? Not me. Alright. I just sprayed my glove to death just then. Yeah. Real attention to detail, baby. Real attention to detail. Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, y'all know I still got that other piece. I ain't forgot about it. I'm gonna deal with that. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little small thing. But Jeff over there, he talking loud, cussing. He probably don't know that the camera rolling. Now he is respectful when he know the camera rolling, but when he don't know, it just beep, 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 beep. Hey. Yeah, get off me. Get off me. But yeah, that's not what it is, you know what I'm saying? So that was the goal for the day, to get that cleaned up, prime that down. So, man, look, one step closer. No matter what it is, no matter what I do, by the time I'm done, it don't matter how long it is. If it's just 30 minutes, if it's an hour, if it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, however long, I look at it like I got something done. And as long as you just stay consistent, you just do a piece at a time, you good. Some of us, we want to knock out like a whole, huge part of it each time we come, but that's not reality. That's not life. Sometimes things come up. Sometimes you got stuff you got to do. Like right now, I need to leave. I got to go get ready to go to Atlanta and be there for tonight and tomorrow. But I said that I was going to come and at least get something done. And so I feel fulfilled, satisfied. I got something done in my car, and then I'm going to just come back and I'm going to do a little more at a time. And as you just chip that thing down, knock it out, piece by piece, day by day, man, you'll be done before you know it. But if you keep making excuses, or you feel like you won't be able to work on it as long as you want to, so you just not gonna do it, man, you ain't gonna never get it done. You just gonna discourage yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna discourage you. Car ain't gonna discourage you. Or if you building a house, your house ain't gonna discourage you. If you're building a bicycle, your bicycle ain't gonna discourage you. It is an inanimate object, so it's no way it can discourage you. But what you can do is discourage yourself. Don't discourage yourself. Man, just do a piece at a time. Knock it out bit by bit before you know it, it's over with. But look, I'm gonna shut this down. I appreciate everybody once again. If you already did the liking and the commenting and subscribing, I appreciate it. If you ain't done it yet, at least do one, if not all. That helped me out a lot. So let's build this thing up, baby. But just stay tuned, all right? General Leroy is making progress. It'll be done before you know it, and then we're gonna be terrorizing these streets, dusting them. The coyotes, beep, beep, yo.
You used to say